What's up, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick video here. Just now getting a chance to post a new one, but I wanted to do a mail haul video with some figures that I got over the past few days. And we'll start with this one from a buddy of mine out in, well, I won't say where he's from. It's Jason Lucky. Remember to always cut away from yourself. Sometimes I do reuse these boxes for shipping, but I think I've got 2 or 3 figures here from him. All of the figures that I show you in this video, I'll be doing standalone videos on, talking about each one and what they are and a little bit of history about them. All right, so these guys are Red Laser figures. They are new versions of the 86 Cobra Viper. Same color schemes as the Cobra Viper, and I do have an original one that I'll show you for comparison. Great looking figure. As is normal with Red Laser Vipers, the shoulders, at least one shoulder, they're both a little loose, as you can see. This is something that's fixable on the user side. It really doesn't bother me because I'm not going to be doing anything more than displaying them probably in custom packaging, as I've said before. But the cool thing about these guys, yeah, it looks like the original 86 Cobra Viper, but check this out. Removable helmet. That's a really neat addition, in my opinion. The removable helmet, but he has the original colored blue helmet with the silver visor. He comes with a black backpack, like the original did, and he comes with a dark gray rifle. Now, these were not manufactured for, I guess you'd call it public distribution. These were made for, I believe they were made for one person. It was a commission. So, this is one that not everybody has. And I like having stuff that nobody else has or that not everyone has. Things that are a little more on the spectrum of being rare. I got 2 of these guys from Jason. Thank you very much, sir. I like them a lot. They'll make wonderful additions to my collection. In these packages, we have, I think these are some of the new Black Major figures that just came out this past weekend. Super stoked about them. Okay, and this one, these are actually older Black Major figures in this box. A couple of them that I didn't have, and wanted to continue with my Black Major video series. I got the white and red Alley Viper. And again, I'll do individual videos on all of these figures, but I've got to get the information for a couple of them. So here we have the Black Major white with red Alley Viper. Very cool figure. A little different for the color scheme. Joints are tight. Everything's good. Overall quality of this figure seems very nice. Left elbow, a little bit loose. Not bad. But check him out. He's got the red mask under the helmet. And he comes with the backpack, as you saw on him. The riot shield. The submachine gun. and the grappling hook for the backpack. These are all molded in a matte black. I would like to do a video series here soon. A lot of people would call these accessories reproduction. In a way, yeah, they are reproduction, but there are a lot of noticeable differences between the reproduction accessories and the factory accessories. So yeah, I think that I want to point some of those differences out to people. And reproduction stuff is such a hot topic right now with people. It's such a volatile, caustic topic with people right now. And I've seen a lot of people get into flat out arguments, and there's no point in doing that. It's not conducive to a cohesive community. So here I have the Red Shadows Night Viper. Interesting color scheme for a Night Viper. Red Shadows. The figure's molded in red with black, or with some black paint apps. And his visor moves up and down, the night vision visor. He comes with the night vision monocular, molded in red. Comes with a black scout rifle and a black backpack. So there we have that guy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Actually, I think completes my my run of the original Black Major Night Viper set and the Alley Viper set, I believe, for that particular series. There are some new Night Vipers and Alley Vipers out in this new series that just hit the market over this past weekend. And I believe that all of those figures that I ordered are in this box. This box is a little heavier, so it may have all the figures I ordered in it. So what have we here? Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Packaged very, very well. Thank you very much to Black Major for packing these well for me. Okay, so 2 figures I ordered are missing from this one. They were 2 separate orders. Made in one was made in the morning and one was made in the evening, and I'm sure that he probably shipped this right out as soon as I paid. So I have 5 figures here to go over with you. Nothing too in depth, but so we have this looks like an Alley Viper version of the Night Viper with the orange and blue. Now you'll notice that the orange color on this guy is a little lighter hue than the normal orange Alley Viper. But I mean, everybody loved that gaudy urban camo, that orange and blue urban camo. Figure's good. Overall, the molding and everything looks good. One of the elbows has a little bit of a stress mark on it from where they riveted, but not an issue. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll just show you what he came with. Yeah, molded in orange with blue paint, blue and black paint. He came with the orange night vision monocular, a black scout rifle, and a black backpack. Get this guy bagged up here. This is brand new. I don't know for sure if they're still available or if they're sold out. This stuff, some of these new figures that he came out with were limited in numbers. I know that there were some issues with manufacturing in China, and you know we got limited numbers of some of them, which, hey, whatever. I've got one of each, and that's I'd like to have more, but one of each is enough for me. This guy, wow, this is not what this looked like in the photos. The photos and the camera may have a hard time capturing this figure's the depth of the color that it's molded in. But this figure is molded in a gray slash silver. And yeah, I don't think the camera is going to necessarily pick up on the little hues in that molded plastic. I really dig this. You've got the blue visor. This is in Snow Serpent colors. If you guys remember the Snow Serpent, the original Snow Serpent, that's his colors. That gray, the blue. This is a great looking figure. I'm going to say right now that this is probably my favorite out of this set. Probably my favorite out of this set. Got a stress mark on one of the elbows from riveting. All the joints are tight. That elbow's pretty tight. Man, I'm gonna have to be spending some money on some custom card backs and packaging for these guys. This is really cool. I really enjoy this figure. Check out his back. That's a very cool figure. The Arctic Night Viper. And he came with a black backpack and a black scout rifle, which I'm not going to show you. But the night vision binocular is molded in blue. I'm not going to show it because I've already shown a couple of those. I mean, you know what they look like. I'm very pleased with that one. I love Alley Vipers, but you know what? I'm starting to get into Snow Serpents now. I'm starting to like them more and more and more. Arctic Troops are just neat. The color schemes for the Arctic Troops you can do a lot with. All right, so check this guy out. You remember the Desert Scorpion? This is a Desert Night Viper molded in yellow with the brown and black. Yeah, it's just brown and black paint apps to look like the Desert Scorpion. Another very cool figure from Black Major. Black Major mostly specializes in troop builders that take certain troops, and they will the color schemes for these guys go along with previous figures in the original run. Here's another Alley Viper, which Alley Vipers were always one of my favorites. The accessories they came with, just the overall look of the figure, and an urban, almost a riot troop was always a cool idea to me. So this guy is in, I think this is probably like an urban camo. He's molded in a very light gray. I need to change my direction here so that I can get better lighting on the figures. But molded in a very light gray with the dark gray paint apps and the black paint apps. Good looking figure. Tight. All the joints are great. A little bit of a stress mark on one of the elbows from riveting. But, you know, that's... I've got men on card figures that have stress marks on the elbows. Or that have cracked elbows. You know, these things that have never been touched since they were placed in a package. And they've got cracked elbows. You know, it's just, it's something that happens. I like that riot shield. And the other accessories for them are black. The backpack, the grappling hook, and the submachine gun. You know, this dude, I like toned down colors too. And this guy fits into that category great. I totally dig that figure. And I've got one more here from this shipment. This is an OG color scheme Night Viper. Now, a lot of people would probably call this repro. it's pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty close. I don't have a problem with that. You want to buy one of these guys, you're looking at upwards of 20 to 30 bucks for an original, complete, unbroken Night Viper. You're looking at 20 to 30 bucks. There are differences with this figure and the original, which I will show you a side-by-side comparison of this one with an original Night Viper, just so that you can see the differences. But his visor's already attached. Lifts up, shows the face. I think the logo on the chest on the original is a shade of green, and this one is black. That's one way to differentiate. And I'll go over all this stuff in a video, in a standalone video, before I get too carried away. He has a night vision binocular that is molded in the same green plastic as his body, and he has a black rifle and a black backpack. All right, well, that's all for this mail haul today, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed looking at all these great figures that I've gotten in the mail last few days. I got one of them, that first package that I opened, I got about a week ago, and just literally had not had time to open it. I've had class and work and other things going on, and just haven't had a chance to get a video up. But yeah, I'll have more videos coming here for you soon. Let me know if there's something that you want to see. Let me know if there's something you guys want me to talk about, demonstrate to you. At some point, I've got several video ideas lined up. It's just getting time to do them. One thing that I want to do is go over like the differences between the original 80s style O-ring figures like these and the transition figures. There's a few years of transition between O-ring and modern that has some interesting things that Hasbro was doing, and I want to talk about some of those. I want to show you guys some of those. And I'm thinking about maybe picking something up to open up. I want to take as much as I'm against this, I want to get a vintage figure that's mint on card, and I want to open that sucker up and take it out of the package on camera for you guys. So I'll find a good candidate, and it'll probably be something that's got real shitty packaging, you know, something that's just worn out, falling apart, but it's still sealed. That would be a good candidate for it in my eyes. But until then, you know, maybe we can find a vehicle to open and assemble on camera. That would be a cool idea. Anyway, stay tuned. More videos coming, guys.